Hello, friends. This is Ali Jamal, the love coach, and we are meeting again for another conversation. Today, we are talking about self-betrayal and how seeking other people validation connects the dot with self-betrayal. Now, I am the expert on healing a relationship with ourselves and embodying unconditional self-love. So everything that I talk about, or everything I analyze, or everything I study, it has to do with how we are interacting with ourselves. When someone else is betraying us, we are not going to look at, oh, that person is betraying me. We are going to look at how I'm betraying myself. And that is where we create the shift. And when we start creating that internal shift, you can create a shift in your outer world with so much ease and so much faster. Of course, there's many steps that are there before we get to that level. But first, let's start with seeking validation. Now, that seems very harmless. That seems like, no big deal. I'm just being a good person. I just want other people to be happy. And maybe that is how you were raised. Maybe those are the values that you thought are very close to you and they are your parents' values and you want to grow up with them. You want them to pass on to your, kids. And this is who you want to be. You want to be that selfless person. And in that way of living, there's so many dark spots that I'm going to help you see. I'm going to help you unpack all of that. So, a true selfless person is who is not seeking anything from anyone, including validation. If you need people to like you, you're not a selfless person. You're a very selfish person. And you are not just selfish, you are a taker. Because even a word that we want from someone else, even slight validation we want from someone else, when I just want people to like me and appreciate me, what I'm really seeking is energy from other people. And every time I seek energy from other people, it could be whoever I'm seeking that energy from, that means I am not giving myself that energy. Either I think I'm not capable of giving myself that energy, or I don't even know how to give myself energy because no one ever showed me that way. So, wherever we are, that inner being within us, you can say that inner child, that 5 year old, you can say your soul that is within this body, however you want to frame it, whatever makes sense to you. But there's something that lives within you. When you go outward for validation, you betray that part of you. So, what's happening? You are creating a gap between you and you when you seek anything from anyone else. The more you become okay with other people not liking you, the less this gap would be. But that's not that easy, too. Like some people are like, from this moment on, I'm just going to let everyone think whatever they want to think about me, and I'm just going to be me. Those are exactly the people who deep down are depressed and they're anxious, and sometimes they're on depression and anxiety pills. Sometimes they're doing substance abuse. Sometimes they're numbing themselves through binge watching or food, because they have not healed that relationship with themselves. So it's not about stop seeking other people validation. It's about learn to validate yourself. Learn to fill your own cup. And the more you learn to fill your own cup, easier it would be to let other people not like you. Now, the path I've been on, my soul came here definitely to master rejection from other people. That's why this is my specialty. That's why I teach people how to heal their relationship with themselves and be self sufficient. But I have experienced pretty much every single kind of rejection you can talk about. Whether it's from the love of my life, whether it's from my family, whether it's from complete strangers, whether it's from community members. But with every rejection, I grew to a next level of being able to provide for myself. Because in order to heal that pain, I had to narrow that gap I had within me. where I wasn't showing up for myself. So when we do get rejected from other people, it's amazing. It's showing you where to go, where you need to do the work. But if you don't even see that there is something wrong with it, if you think like, this is such a noble thing that you just want to be a peacekeeper, peacekeeper are the most selfish people. It might hurt for you to hear that, but peacekeeper, there's nothing noble about being a peacekeeper. There's definitely something noble about being kind, first kind to yourself and then other people, because most peacekeeper, what they are doing, they are just suppressing the feelings, not letting those be processed. So what happens, they just go to the next generation. You might have seen like, maybe one of your aunt, your mom, your grandma was like, this huge peacekeeper and nothing got resolved and all the trauma of the family got dumped onto the next generation. And now maybe you're that person who's sitting there and you're learning how to navigate life where you're not saying yes to everything on, and hurting yourself in the process. Because when we're just saying yes to everything just because we don't want other people to get upset with us, we rob ourselves and them the chance of growth. So if you're somebody who's after growth, I highly, highly recommend to learn how to validate yourself and not seek that from other people. And the more you do that, the lighter you'll feel, but most importantly, the more energy you'll have to really create what you came here to create. Most of us, we are living on our parents' timeline. We're just living our life just a little bit better. In order for you to really discover what your soul came here to do and walk on that path, it requires building these inner skills. One of them is stop seeking validation from other people and start validating yourself. It's a tiny, tiny thing, but it's going to give you massive amount of energy. The more you build this skill, one thing I can guarantee you, you're not going to need caffeine anymore. You're going to have that much energy. So that is what I wanted to share with you today. If this is something that is going on within you, you can always reach out to me. I would love to be your guide. Or I do have a 10-week program coming up starting September 18, called Unlock Heart. It's a 10-week program. If that is something for you, you can reach out to me and we can talk about it. Wherever you're watching this, you can just comment below and we'll get in touch. And I am looking forward to share more about how you can heal your relationship with yourself and how you keep your heart open and truly become an embodiment of unconditional love in this world. Sending you so much love. Bye.